Start having all the right answers, you will have stopped asking all the right questions. I think that's brilliant. As soon as you get into I know or the answers are right, you need to start asking different questions before you have all the answers. Don't get stuck in I know. Now, we all at different times get stuck in I know, and it's an ego thing. It's like, you feel hurt, so whenever you have a reaction, it's ego. So you want to make sure that you're always constantly learning and growing. And notice it in yourself if you get stuck. Surround yourself with people strong enough to change your mind. I think that's amazing. Because if you get stuck in I know, you can't have your mind changed. And it doesn't mean that it means you're open to the possibility that maybe there's a better way, a different way, because your team will come up with better ideas than you'll ever have. Because they do it every day. Be willing to change. Now this is the hardest one for most people because most people don't want to change. They find it difficult to change. They feel that they're letting go of things they don't want to let go of. I say be in a constant state of change because the only thing that you're certain of is taxes and death. Everything else is change. You're changing every second. A tree in the backyard is either growing or dying. There's no flux, there's nothing in between. So be willing to either grow or die, and if you're dying, recognise that you're dying, do something to change it. And I'm talking in the business. Like, yes, personally, but if your business is taking a dive, you better be looking at it going, oh my God, I need to grow. What do I need to change to grow? Because guaranteed it's you first. Actions speak louder than words. It doesn't matter what you tell your team, how you tell your team, or, it doesn't matter. Like, it's great that you use words. It's what you do and what you show them and how you act. How you show up will determine your team's success. And you know what? I love this one. Be a dreamer. Like, imagine if you had unlimited time, unlimited money. How would your business, life, everything look? Because what if you got 80% of the way there? You know that saying, if you shoot for the stars, you land on the moon? That sort of thing. Like, go big or go home, because it's right there for you. There's more than enough abundance in the world. More than enough. Failure to prepare is preparing to fail, and I'm sure you've all heard that. So it is about the preparation. I like this one. Like, I've had to think about this a lot. Like, when you go to school, or when I went to school, it's like, the different kids got the paddle, or they went to the headmaster, or this or that. And there is a time for that. But if you're not encouraging your team with the carrot 80% of the time, then you can, and if you're using the stick too much, you can expect them to actually shrink. You'll actually belittle them, and you won't even realise that you're doing it. Their confidence will shrink, and they won't be able to give you feedback anymore because they'll be fearful of you. And that can be an abuse of power. So you need to make sure, I'd work more towards the carrot and occasionally invoke the stick. But I'd come from 80% the carrot. I'm going to encourage this person because you want them to grow into all of who they can be. Then they can help your company more. Believe in the hidden potential of everyone. I love this. And I think for me, this is key as a coach. I'm looking to see what your potential is. So when my clients come to me, they might have a dream for their business that's this big. And usually they do because there's something that they're holding back, or there's something that they're worried about. Usually it's fear of failure or fear of success. And they're the same thing, but it's just different flip sides. So their vision will be this. And then as the coach, just like you saw in that video, I have to have a vision that's this big. I have to believe that this client can shift to there. And through the process, just like you saw, they will crash through that and create something way bigger than I could ever have imagined. And that, for me, to be a little tiny piece of them heading towards greatness and stepping into all who they are, it's beautiful. It's just, I feel blessed every day to do what I do because I empower people to shine. That's beautiful.